Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So for the past few days I've been playing a ton of Borderlands 3, as I'm sure some of you have as well, and if you're watching this video you're probably trying to find the best way to quickly acquire those upgrades that you need to increase your weapon ammo capacity and backpack space so that you can carry more guns. So I'm just going to be sharing the method that I used. Now if you are still working through the main story of the game, do that first before watching this video, as it does require a few items that you'll get towards the end of the game. So for this method you will need two things. One, the Eridium fabricator, aka the gun, which you'll receive from one of the story missions towards the end of the game when you're on Necrotafeia, so just simply play through the story and you'll eventually get it. And two, you'll need Eridium. This method is really straightforward, I'm sure you can guess it by now. You can fire the Eridium fabricator at the cost of 10 Eridium per shot, and it will launch weapons for you, which you can then simply pick up and sell off at a vending machine for some fat stacks. And just keep repeating this. Now every time you shoot the Eridium fabricator, it will shoot out about 7 or 8 guns at a time, and when you're at this stage in the game, so like here I was level 46, guns start to become worth a lot more. They can range between 3, 4, 5,000 up to 15, 20,000, and some rocket launchers, sniper rifles, etc. can even be worth up to 30 or 40,000 just for a single weapon. And that includes green weapons as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a higher rarity for it to be worth more when you sell it off. And this was just at level 46. If you do this when you reach level 50, these guns should be worth a bit more as well. So the way that I did this was I emptied my entire inventory, I dumped all of my gear and weapons into my vault, so that way I could maximize my backpack space whilst doing this and can fill it up with as many items as possible. I would then just go to the vending machine next to Marcus and rapidly sell off all of the items that I'd just picked up. Now whilst I was doing this, I also favorited the Eridium fabricator in my inventory so that I wouldn't accidentally sell it off, because weirdly in Borderlands you can actually just sell off an item that you're currently holding. However, if you do accidentally do this, it's not the end of the world. Luckily Borderlands does allow you to buy back any items that you sell at a vending machine. And so for about 30 minutes I just sat in the corner of this room spewing weapons on the ground and selling them all, and doing this on average would net me about $200,000 to $300,000 every time. Now, by no means am I claiming that this is the best or most efficient method of making money in the game. I'm sure loads of other people will be uploading other methods on YouTube. I know there are ways of glitching and duplicating items to make money, or even duplicating save files, but if you prefer to do things legit, then this is just the way I did things. Obviously, the downside of this method is that this will cost you Eridium, but to be honest, at this point in the game, when you've completed your first playthrough, Eridium is really easy to come by simply just by playing the game and doing side quests and whatnot. You don't really have to farm for Eridium. You will just build up quite a lot of Eridium in no time. At the time of this video, I had about 1,600 Eridium saved up without even realising, and that was after I'd already bought some skins and other items from Crazy Earl. So I was quite happy to blow it all on upgrades for my SDUs, especially since I'm going to be playing through the game again on True Vault Hunter mode. Now, the cost of upgrades do get rather pricey. The final upgrade for each SDU alone costs 2,187,000, and since there are 10 SDUs to upgrade, you would need $21,870,000 just to be able to purchase the final upgrades alone. However, to purchase every single one of the upgrades, it would cost roughly 47 million in total. Now, after spending all of my 1,600 Eridium, I was still missing a few of the very last upgrades on a few of them, so even that wasn't enough, but it did get me most of the way and did get me most of those upgrades that otherwise would have taken me ages to get, and that was just in about 30 minutes of spewing guns into a corner. Again, I know there are ways to duplicate items and save files and glitch money, but I didn't want to do that. I just chose my own method, and hopefully some of you can find some use in this too. Anyway, before I go, I just want to say welcome back to those of you that have been with me for a long time, and welcome to anyone that's new here. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a proper video, and the channel is even under a new name now. To be honest, I've just been waiting for Borderlands 3 and Shadowkeep before returning to making content again, so do expect some Borderlands weapon videos and such on the way soon. But Anyway, that is all for now. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.